Hey everyone, I've been cutting metal for years now, both as a hobbyist and in small fabrication jobs, and I'll be honest, most budget plasma cutters just don't cut it when you're trying to get clean, consistent results. Cheap units overheat, their consumables wear out fast, and you're constantly second-guessing whether you're even making a proper cut. But I recently got my hands on the Hypertherm Powermax 65 SmartSYNC with the 25-foot 75-degree handheld torch, and honestly, it's in a completely different league. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the SmartSYNC technology is a game-saver. The torches and cartridges have RFID chips built right in, so when you plug one in, the machine automatically sets the right amperage, gas flow, and cut settings. No more fumbling with dials or trying to remember which consumable goes with which material thickness. I was cutting a 1/4-inch mild steel the other day, swapped to a different torch for a bevel cut, and it just adjusted itself, no prompts, no confusion. It's like the machine knows what you need before you do. And let's talk about consumable life. Hypertherm's cartridges are laser marked so you can tell at a glance whether you're grabbing a fine cut, a standard, or a gouging cartridge. But the real kicker is the end-of-life detection. The system actually tells you when a consumable is worn out, so you're not guessing if your cut quality is suffering because of a dull electrode or eroded nozzle. I've had other cutters where I'd keep pushing, thinking it was my technique, only to realize halfway through a project that the parts were junk because of a bad consumable. This takes the guesswork out of the equation entirely. The torch itself is another standout. That 25-foot cable is long enough to reach across a workbench or even move around a small job site without dragging the whole machine around. And the 75-degree head makes it way easier to get into tight corners or make bevel cuts without straining your wrist. I've used cheaper torches where the cable felt like a lead weight. After 10 minutes, your arm gets tired fast. But this one stays flexible, even in cold weather, and the trigger is smooth without any stiff spots. Another thing I appreciate is how quiet this thing runs compared to others I've used. Some plasma cutters sound like they're about to take off, especially when you're pushing them hard. The Powermax 65 SmartSYNC stays surprisingly quiet, even at higher amperages. That might not sound like a big deal until you're cutting in a garage or workshop where noise is a constant battle. Less noise means less stress on your ears and your neighbors. I've also been impressed with the cut quality. Whether I'm doing straight cuts, bevels, or even piercing 1/2-inch steel, the edges come out clean with minimal dross. That means less cleanup time afterward, just a quick grind on the edge if I need it to be perfectly smooth. And because the machine handles the settings automatically, I don't have to babysit it. I can focus on guiding the torch instead of worrying about whether I'm using the right amperage. Now, it's not perfect. The machine itself is heavy, around 80 pounds, so if you're planning to move it around a lot, you might want to consider a cart or stand. It's not something you're going to toss in the back of your truck every day. Also, the consumables, while high quality, aren't cheap. A full set of electrodes and nozzles can run you close to $50, but they last a long time if you're not abusing them. So while the upfront cost is higher, the longevity saves you money in the long run. All in all, if you're serious about plasma cutting, whether for DIY projects, small fabrication, or even light production work, the Hypertherm Powermax 65 SmartSYNC is worth every penny. It's reliable, it's smart, and it just works without all the usual headaches. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it. The link is below if you want to take a closer look.